Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. And today we're going to be doing the weekly psychic prediction for the week of March 9th through March 16th of 2025. We are going to be doing a unboxing and a deck review of cosmic messages, and then we're going to be pulling some other cards from the Mystic Art Medicine deck and maybe some other decks. We'll see. So we're going to be doing all of that in this video, but let's get started by looking at this deck and seeing what this deck is all about. It is sealed, so let me see if I can gracefully get this open. I like to kind of unbox them with you guys so I'm not peeking at it ahead of time. So here we go. It is Cosmic Messages, 42... throw that away. 42 Oracle card deck for ages. It says ages 14 plus. I was using decks when I was 8, so that wouldn't be applicable to me. So let's see. This is playing card size, maybe just a smidge wider, but approximately playing card size. Okay, so here's the backs of all of the cards. They're a good size. That's how big they are. All of the backs have that. They're nice and shuffleable. Okay, let's get started. We're going to go through each and every one. Someone is in need of love. Offer it to them. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. Give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. Open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. Do something kind for someone without any expectation. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. Life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Look around and find some signs. The universe is speaking to you. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. Give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. Stop pushing against what is. Align it and move on. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Yeah, that's true. Let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. You're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. Bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams. You've got this. Make time to play, have fun, be free. Speak up, speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. You could use some self-care time, like now. Schedule it in. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Let me just pick these up. No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Remember that. It is okay to be happy. Really, it is. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. Do your thoughts need to reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Stop giving away your power right now. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. Stay present. That's where life happens. Okay, I like these. They're a little bit common, younger vernacular phraseology, I think is probably the best way for me to put it. I don't know if some of the phraseology will hold the test of time. I think it's sort of applicable to the time that we are in now. It's kind of like bell bottoms, comes and goes. So I think some of the wording, some of the phraseology, some of the vernacular is sort of that. I like the cards. My biggest critique, I have to say, is the font. I think by using some cursive mixed with print font or non-cursive font, there's a huge portion of the population here in the United States that can't read cursive. And I think that's going to be very difficult for a large portion of our population. Mostly people that are under 25, under 30, and not all, certainly not all, but there's a large part of the population that can't read cursive. And I always think, yeah, clearly you're not from the United States. When I see a deck that uses cursive, I know there's a lot of decks coming out of Australia and China that use cursive on their cards. And I'm like, you just canceled out a huge part of your audience. So that is my biggest critique for anybody that's going to go forth and make cards. You need to keep that in mind. It's a reality. It's not a criticism of our population. It's a reality of our population. It's a reality of our educational system. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not saying there's anything right or wrong with it. I'm just saying it is what it is. So yeah, that's my biggest critique. I think they're pretty. I love the background on this one. That one's my absolute favorite. I think they're pretty. They're easily shuffleable. They're a really good size. There's 42 of them, so there's a decent amount of them. It's really good to pull like a card of the day, card of the week, put one up on your mirror as like an inspiration of the day, inspiration of the week, all of that fun stuff. So let's pull an inspiration for this week. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. It's really hard with what we're going through politically right now for this. So maybe this is a good one that we need as a reminder to just, take a deep breath. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Overall, do I like them? Yes, I do. Am I going to use these in my readings? I'm going to use them probably for myself, actually. I'll probably pull like I was saying, maybe like one a week or something like that for me personally. Will I pull them for other people? Yeah, if I need like an inspiration of something, I will pull something like that for my clients. I'm moving on to the Mystic Art Medicine cards for us to get some insights for this week, which is the week of March 9th through March 16th of 2025. Let's get some cards so we can have some information for this week. Goddess of Fire. Did we have that last week? I think we did. Nurture and Reverence. Okay, so let's start this story for this week. So the Goddess of Fire comes in when things need to be cut, things need to be cauterized, things need to be just cut away. And there's a lot of emotions that have been going on, and I think they're still going to be going on this week. We can get really fired up about it. So if there's things that aren't serving our highest and best good, then we need to cut that emotion and clear it. We need to learn to nurture ourselves this week. If we need to call in our guides, our loved ones, our angels, we need to do that. And this card is saying, go ahead and call them in to help us care for ourselves, nurture ourselves, and take care of ourselves. Because this is the card of reverence that is also coming in to talk to us. Remembering the good times, remembering the things that have worked, the things that have not worked. This is also a very psychic card. Using your intuition to get some insight, following your intuition, trusting in your intuition. Your intuition has worked for you in the past. You know it has worked for you in the past because when you have that retrospective view of looking back on maybe some of the messages that you have gotten or the feelings that you've gotten, you know those have been spot on. So you need to remember that, trust in that, and trust your intuition, especially this week, so you know what is truthful and what is not truthful. I think that's going to be really important for all of us this week. Trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, trusting your guides, your angels, your loved ones to come in, help you, protect you, nurture you, and guide you. I want to talk about the stones that I picked for this week. So, yes, I have 3 stones here, but it's only 2 varieties. Last week I had 4. This week I have 2. And I was like, okay, am I going to pick more? And the answer was no, I'm not going to pick more. This is what I've picked. It's kind of funny that I got the Reverence card because that's kind of what both of these stones mean. These are Hypersthene. Hypersthene is a stone that can help you with identifying what it is that you have, identifying self attributes. It's also the stone of self-love. It is a very grounding stone to ground you into who you are in the moment and recognizing what your wonderful attributes are. Hypersthene is also a really good stone for, once again, I'm not a medical practitioner. Please don't use the words that I'm using as advice in lieu of what your doctor says. But Hypersthene is really good for stomach problems. I have a lot of Hypersthene around my house because, you know, my son has Crohn's, I have stomach problems. Hypersthene is one that's really good for that. But it's really good for also allowing you to trust your intuition. And then we have Merlinite, which I love Merlinite. Merlinite is also called Indigo Gabbro. Merlinite is a great stone to help you look back on some of your past lives. Reverence. It's also a very psychic stone. I mean, it's helping you view into your past lives, what worked, what didn't work for you in the past, and how you can carry that into the future. Merlinite is one that is a very magical stone. This is the stone of luck. This is the stone of magic. Having good luck with magic is what this week is going to be all about. This is the stone of luck. We need luck for this coming week. We need a little bit of magic for this coming week too. So Merlinite is the stone that's connected to the energy of Merlin. That's why it's called Merlinite. So channeling some of that higher energies, some of that higher vibration, trusting in some of that higher messages that you're getting, higher psychic messages that you're getting. Merlinite is really good for that. It's trust and love yourself for it, because this is the stone of luck and this is the stone of magic. If we're going to use just basic words, luck, magic, trust, love, and trust. So those are the stones for this week. If you don't have these stones, look at the picture here, or pull up a picture on your phone and you can meditate with the pictures, or you can sort of feel the energies of them. I mean, you're welcome to go ahead and take a screenshot of that so you can have the Hypersteen and the Merlinite with you for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. I post the weekly psychic predictions every single Sunday, and during the week I post a whole bunch of how-to of different art, craft, jewelry, journal videos, etc. A whole bunch of different things. So please do that, and check out my website if you're looking for decks, you're looking for crystals, and my deck is going to be available for pre-order very, very soon. It's being worked on. So be patient for that, because it is coming. There's kind of a few things that need to be taken care of. So check out that as well. All of that's on my website, and I do have some free downloads on my website too. So check that out. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, and if you'd like a one-on-one private reading with me, they're all done digitally. So they're all done over the phone, computer, whatever. They're not in person, so I can do readings for anybody anywhere in the world. So if you'd like to book a one-on-one private reading with me, check out my website. My website is always linked in every single video, but it is www.elementalenерgieswithchrisanne.com. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe. Take care and be free.